Hello friends. Okay, so I went down to my quiet time and had a little bit of quiet time and watching the sunrise and spending time with God. Question for those of you that know about the Mexican culture: if you're hearing these loud booms, I would love to know more about this. We've been told that it's a celebration thing, and it could be like an engagement, a wedding, a funeral, Day of the Dead. We don't know what it is exactly. So if you know, we would love to know. We would love to learn about that. Because what we notice is we will, like in the middle or when it's dark, because they'll do it till 2 o'clock in the morning, and then they'll do it starting at 5 o'clock in the morning, and we'll see a flash of light and then hear the boom. But there's no fireworks after it. We're used to seeing fireworks after a boom and going, oh, isn't that pretty? But there's no prettiness. So why do they do this? And what's it for, you know? So we're curious about it. We would love to know, because we're clueless. We don't know. We want to know. And as I'm getting closer to town, okay, so when I left town, oh, I see the puff of smoke left over from that boom. When I left town to come over to the beach, it was like 5:45 in the morning, and there was loud singing and stuff going on from a radio or something like that. And right now there's loud singing again through a speaker, I believe. That's what it sounds like. So, just curious. So anybody that knows, oh, the birds are like going crazy. They're having so much fun. So, but yeah, if anybody knows, if you can let us know, that would be awesome. We would like to know and learn more about the culture. So, but which we did learn about the Day of the Dead, but the booms were still not sure what that's all about. So let us know if it is an engagement, or it's because of Day of the Dead, or what it is. So, but yeah, the music sure is playing. So, all right, I'm gonna get off here for a moment, and yeah. So we're at the shop, and Nick is working on a vehicle. He's enjoying working on vehicles, as we are here. Oh, he said this one's making him mad. He can't get it figured out. It's like he gets it fixed, and then all of a sudden something else is going on. So anyways, we're down here. So he's been going through the tools and everything to see what they have here and what he needs for when they start the automotive program. So I just noticed this tree over here, and it has some kind of fruit hanging on it. We're gonna find out what it is. But there it is. So it's kind of interesting. We've never seen that before. When we are near internet, we will look and see what it is, and I'll put it on here to tell you what it is. But I'm sure some of you already know what it is. So, all right. Okay, another thing. Look how beautiful those clouds are. It just makes me feel good. I enjoy everything that's just around here. It's just all beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So beautiful. So anyways, so something that I wish I had down here were my camping chairs. I could set up a camping chair right here and visit with Nick while he's working.
Hey.
But I don't have a camping chair.
I was gonna bring some sandwich bags down here with us.
Oh, for the little nuts and bolts and stuff. What is it? Oh. Here. So, anyhow, lots of people have donated some tools and everything here. And so that's what Nick is doing. He's going through it all to figure out what there is and what is needed. And he's putting a list together to share with everybody what is needed. Because all these tools and everything have been donated, and there's more things that we need here as donations. So, but, so Nick is at work. Hi, Nick. Nick is organizing things.
I'm trying to. We went upstairs to get a couple of containers to put some things in, and I ended up burning through 9 of them in this
right
short
here.
amount of time. So this crate here was just packed full of stuff, and it was all kind of just thrown in there. I'm sure at one point it was maybe organized, and as it's been dug through and whatever, stuff was just thrown in there. And so I organized one of the drawers over there with a bunch of wrenches, and now all of the sockets are in kind of different places, and at some point I'll figure out what all is missing from the sockets, and what all we'd like to have, and what we have several duplicates of, and then I'll label some of these as just duplicate sockets. So when things get lost, because we're going to be working with a lot of students, things will get lost. That's how that works. And just normal day-to-day working on cars. Sometimes cars leave with a socket somewhere. It happens. We always try to not let it happen, but it happens. So we'll have some spares, we'll have some backups, and I'm just happy to get started on this little project, because before I started today this seemed overwhelming, and now I'm almost done with this part of it and wishing I had more stuff. So it's been a good day. Now I don't remember what was in this box.
All right, so we are at church and we're gonna be going in, but before we end this video, I wanted to say that there have been some people that have asked how we met, and it's a pretty interesting story. So we made a video on it a while back, and I'm gonna go ahead and add that video. You'll be able to click on it and check it out. All right, adios.